Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard. Carl, you're the very first one. Good to see you, matey. I prepared a monologue just for you. Not really. However, that is something I have been thinking of doing. A lot of hosts on different shows will have a little monologue. Johnny Carson was famous for it. Let's see. There's been some others that do it too. And so I've been working on that idea. I've got some cool things. That we'll see. Maybe I'll do them tonight. But now there's a. I don't know how many people we're going to have in here today. I do know that's good that you woke up this morning. Me too. And that's always makes it a good day. We hope. So I know that Kenny started live last night at midnight for the what do you call it? Dream Cruise. I can't remember now the name, but it's all about the cruise-a-thons. He's part of it in October. He's going to go on a Caribbean cruise, whatever. And there's another, is it Beaches? Traveling Gilberts. Might be aware of it. The marathon that Kenny kicked off last night for the cruises. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Morning, Linda. Or good afternoon, actually. Good to see you. Yeah, so I do know that. I happened to be awake at midnight last night. I noticed a pop-up for Ford Man Kenny going on there, talking about the cruises and raising money, I think, for it, too. So that might preclude a few of us not being here today for the live streams for me. That's okay. Now, I did check. Tumbleweed RV Life was not on ahead of me this morning. I also checked the thumbnails for tonight. I didn't see anything other than Tiny House, not Tiny House Tours, Tiny House Adventures. They do come on at 8 p.m. So that's half an hour after I go off. So there's Sue. Good to see you. Was it last night? I was watching a live stream and they suddenly noticed that you weren't there. And they're like, ah! They were all worried about you. That's understandable if they're used to seeing you. I mean, I experienced that too when I was gone for 6 weeks. People were worried sick. And that's a good feeling, actually. Not that you want to worry your fans, but it's nice to know that people do miss you. Todd Johnson, welcome aboard. So, yeah. Anyways, that's what I do know so far. This afternoon, or this evening rather, we don't know if Holly's going to be on tonight or not. She might be. She said that she's not feeling too perfect right now, so excuse me, we'll see. We shall see. Oh man, I got the belchies. Ate breakfast a little too fast. But I got coffee to wash it down with. I haven't checked the temperature outside. I think it might be in the 20s. Supposed to get down to like 3 above tonight. Let me quick check our temperature. Oh, I see Lily responded to me. I watched Lily's latest video down there in Texas. She does such a great job with landscape photography. I'll tell you what. Okay, let's move that over and push that one, and it is 17 degrees. Okay, a little chillier than I thought. The wind chill is 7, and tonight it's supposed to get down to 9 degrees. Okay, a little bit better than they originally said. It's still winter. Yuck. Yeah, you were, Miss Sue. See, shovel wrong country for jobs and not you. Either stand on the record, or am I not the right demographic? What kind of job are you looking for, Carl? There's lots of driveway clearing jobs. James Cat and East just paid some young kid a few bucks to do his. This kid's making some good money. Yes, come on aboard, Lily. Yes, you're late. I just mentioned that I just watched you. I love how you do yours. It just top notch. -3 wind chill was -28. Now you're in your undisclosed location at -45. Jeepers. Yikes. What am I complaining about? We're at a balmy 17. Wind chill of 9. Hey, who's complaining? To abandon emergency health services, get back to sweeping floors, okay? Yeah, it might be a plan. Speaking of plans, let's start getting into our puzzle, our guess the channel. Anybody got to go to the bathroom? Or did you do that before you came on? Okay, we won't go to Angela's bathroom just yet. Let's go to, well, let's go here. No, this is not part of the puzzle. This is actually a backdrop, a cityscape out of a hotel window. It does happen to be Chicago. There's your hint. The only one I'm giving. So, as I said earlier, we may not get our usual crowd in because they may be over watching the marathon, telethon, whatever you want to call it, with Kenny and whoever. Gilbert's, what's the name of that channel? The beaches, give me a beach, or I know they were talking about it a little bit as well on their live stream. But anyways, it's all about cruising. Not like I think of cruising, grab a can of beer and put it in four-wheel drive and head out in the fields and the mud bogs. No, this is this is cruising on a ship. Big ship. Yeah, down under cruisers. Okay. Yeah, I thought you'd like the cityscape. Lily's got it guessed already, I can tell. All right, here we go. Well, let's get into the puzzle. I'll give you the upper, I'll give you the upper left corner. Upper left corner. Oh, that happens to be my coat. One of my coats. Yeah, this upper left-hand corner of the puzzle. It is right side up. Wow, that's actually cold for Iowa. Usually the chill goes a little further north of them. Brr, you're making me cold just reading it. Lily, I got to figure out how to post you a link or I might just post it on Facebook or whatever. But there was a ASMR thing that I happened to stumble across, and it was so good that I've subscribed to that channel. Now I can't remember the name of the channel, but they were traveling on 35. They were heading north to Austin. So I'm not sure where that highway is, but it was an extremely good dash cam. It went for a full hour, and then it repeats, and you go right to sleep. They're driving their car on the freeway, expressway, whatever you want to call it, in a rainstorm. And the sound of the rain and the windshield wiper and the occasional truck or cars passing and the thunder every now and then. And the I don't know, he's got the best dash cam in the world. Actually, I think he said it was a GoPro 9, and it was on his dash. And I tell you what a clear, beautiful picture. I could read the expressway signs, the exits, mile markers. You could see on either side of the expressway, all the businesses. I think I saw like 8 McDonald's in a 50-mile stretch or something like that. And 2 Lowe's at least. But anyways, it was so peaceful and relaxing, that sound, you know. So that's one I'm going to hang on to. Because I tell you what, if you suffer from insomnia, or sometimes you just can't get your mind to stop going, you know, you just get one of these. They're on YouTube. They're all over the place. Well, another one of my favorite ones is it's a thunderstorm. You can hear the rain coming down, you know, beating on the pavement or whatever, and there's crickets in the background. Oh my, good night. That one works. Okay, Linda's got 27 degrees, getting colder. Yeah, we're supposed to get colder here too tonight, and I think tomorrow as well. It's just not conducive to getting much done outdoors, and I need to get stuff done outdoors. Hey, well, I have to get the car hearts out. I'm not doing it today. No. I might venture out there tomorrow. So I don't have anything going until early Monday morning. Monday morning, I got to take Tom to the doctor's. Tom is my boss, lives in Greenville, 20 miles from here. So I go to his house, and then we drive to Grand Rapids, which is, might as well be back here. Take him to the doctor's, and then I take him home, and I come back. Anyways, I'll be driving 60 to 80 miles tomorrow, or Monday, rather. But no one else can take him, or whatever. I'm the most available, I guess. Carl's got 58 in his undisclosed location. Put the top down on the convertible, okay? I would. I'd be running around in my Daisy Dukes. Yeah, I think we're all going to move to Florida or Texas or somewhere, you know. Got to go where it's warm. I'm getting tired of it. Oh, Todd, RV Rebel Girls. Let's see, the Chicago Scape, the thumbnail, and now one piece of the puzzle, RV Rebel Girls. That is an amazing wrong guess. I'm glad you're guessing, Todd. That's special. Let's see. Oh, there he is, Ford Man. Shared out the live stream. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ford Man. And you're welcome to put a plug in for your marathon that's going on, too. Naj, welcome aboard. Come on. We appreciate having you here, Lassie. Let's see. Linda asked me about the new pickup. No, I haven't. Well, yes, I have. I'm just waiting for the right time to unveil it. She needs a wash job bad. The whole sides are covered with salty grime crap. And it's too cold right now to go to a car wash. The doors would freeze shut, and Yeah, never mind. I'm not doing it at the car wash just yet. I'm going to have to wait till we got like a 40-degree day, take her to the car wash, and then probably do some filming to unveil the new ride. I'll give you a hint. She's got four-wheel drive. Thankfully. Definitely have used it this winter. I was told, oh, no, you know, Sensei Don especially. No, you don't need four-wheel drive. Rah, 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 rah. You know, it don't get that bad. You know, rah, 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 rah. Too much gas. Well, Sensei Don, I love you, but I am glad I got four-wheel drive. Otherwise, these last few times I had to go out, my butt would have been sucking up the upholstery. But with four-wheel drive, much better. You still can't stop. I get kind of laugh at these people with four-wheel drives. They think they're king of the road until they try to stop on an icy intersection. They ain't stopping. Four-wheel drive don't help you with stopping. All right, Troubadour. Good to see you. Long time. Glad you're here. Nobody in the world has ever washed a rental car. Robert Heinlein. Yeah, you are right. I love that, Carl. And I do sort of remember that. Let's see, he had several. Always keep your beer in a cold, dark place. And I loved Tan Staffel. Tan Staffel's my best. Tan Staffel stands for, well, you know. Let's see if you do know. Put it in here. What does Tan Staffel stand for? It's T-A-N. Hang on. Tan Staffel is spelled. It's T-A-N-S-T-A-A-F-L. There. Good. Okay, next corner piece for the puzzle. We're right now looking at the upper left-hand corner. Let's go to I've forgotten now. Is that the upper or lower? Well, here's a puzzle piece. This is, let's see, this is the lower. This is the upper right corner. Took me a minute. Yeah, Tan Staffel. Well, actually, there's two A's in there. And that's right, Carl. Carl wins. Where did I put that? I'm going to unveil another idea, but I'm not going to do it till tonight's show. Of another idea besides doing a monologue for my live streams. I've also got another idea for an actual real prize for guessing the featured channel. A real, basically, money prize. And we've got to figure out how to, whoever wins, we got to figure out, okay, there's going to be some mailings back and forth. Chances are. We'll see. I'm going to be bouncing off you people tonight on tonight's show. Let's see. Troubadour is saying hi. Oh, James, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Hi, everyone traveling home. Everybody's got to get home because Super Bowl's tomorrow. And that's why I'm glad they have it tomorrow, because nobody'd be here, or especially tonight. Oh, I feel sorry for anybody trying to do a live stream on Sunday night. They're not going to have anybody there. Well, if they do, it'll be, I'm listening, sort of. Let's see here. Yeah, a real prize. Well, I know you enjoy playing for fun, but you will actually love the prize. You're one of the ones that'll probably win it because you're so good at this. But yeah, if it's well taken, I'm not. Who knows? It may attract a few more people in, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll unveil it tonight, and we'll just talk about it. What's the best way to go about it? I don't have one of those, fortune wheels or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe I can get one. We'll see. Maybe I'll get to play with it this afternoon. Otherwise, if I don't, we're just going to talk about it, and then we'll start it next week. Oh, Sue is here. Welcome aboard, Susan. It's great to see you. And Cindy's here. Okay. Oh, you had the funeral today already, Jim? Okay. Yeah. James Catanese, that once again, another death in their family. So sad. Yeah. James's family has certainly had more than a fair share, if there's such a thing as a fair share, when it comes to losing family members for whatever reason. He's lost several for the pandemic thing, and then there's been some other issues too. Sadly, very sad. All right, let's see here. This piece of the puzzle is upside down, but it is the upper right. So let's move it again. Let's see if we can find the lower left. Which one is the lower left? Probably this one. This is a corner piece. And yeah, it's right side up. But I think it's actually the lower right. Somebody's going to figure this out. I know they are. Let's see. What other hint can I give you? The channel is, I would call it large. They don't think they're that large, but I'd say, yeah. They're certainly not a hobo tech or a nomadic fanatic, or they're not anywhere near that size, but they definitely got monetized times 7. What does that make? $4 a month? I don't know. A beast. Well, sign of the times, Carl. Your dog is woke. Now he's going to go bite somebody. Yeah. We want to know where you are at, Susan. Are you in Indiana, Tennessee, Pigeon Forge? Where are you? Oh wow, brain damage. Oh my gosh, that is so sad, James. But if his organs were healthy, like you're saying there, then yeah, chances are somebody's going to gain new life. Tennessee, you got the freezing weather in Indiana. Okay, yeah. So you're heading down to see Angie. I was thinking that you guys were up in Indiana. There was a reason too. You wanted to make snowballs. No, that wasn't it. Snow angels. No, that wasn't it either. You were visiting someone. And you were busy writing your review for that was it Thousand Trails, where you got some mud on the tires. You and James out cruising, booze cruising, getting some mud on the tires. Oh gosh. He's basic. If you don't pass a Kiso test, you don't pass. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh man. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Susan. Well, you must be doing better because you and James are heading south now. What do you say we run down and catch the midnight flick at the Diller? Or two. Oh, like that. Oh, we definitely had some mud on the tires. Yes, you did. And you eventually smiled about it, even though you were pissed. It was like, oh my God. I had a glass of duck with it. Yeah. He don't be right when he's so from so Thank you for pulling. That was a good 5 minutes I've been gone. I was talking to Susan, or talking about Susan, her experience there at that park. I can't remember the name of the park. Well, I believe it's in her video, and I believe she was going to do another video concerning that bad experience where they got stuck in a campsite that they had reserved, and people prior that had stayed in that campsite had also been stuck. So the campground people probably knew that, and that's where the rub really started to come. Yes, it worked. It worked, Lily. I didn't push any buttons this time. It was, well, StreamYard says they're taking blame for it, but I was looking at my signal strength. I was down to 1 bar, so I think it was on my end. Now I'm back up to 4 bars, which is normally where I'm at when we do these live streams. So, say la vie, who knows? Get a glass of wine. There you go. Carl's going to cook. Yeah, Lily's old enough. She's free white and 21. All right. So, this puzzle piece is the lower left. And it is right side up. So now let's give you probably a side piece, maybe a piece along the top. Let's see what we got here. The featured channel is in the United States. Now this is one across the top. And if it helps you, well, there you are, Colleen White Owl. I've been wondering about you. We must have known each other earlier in this life or in a previous life. I just have this feeling. And I definitely got to make sure that I have you. I think I do. From a while back. At any rate, this is part of this would be along the top of the puzzle for, yes, the channel, the featured channel. I mentioned earlier that the featured channel is United States, a larger channel, not huge, but definitely larger than me. They're in the 7K range as far as their amount of subscribers. And let's see, laid back and funny. I'll definitely give the channel that. Believe me, Carl, after you sit down with Lily, you're not going to toss her out no matter what. Okay, Colleen, I'll do that. Definitely do that. Because I feel like I know you from somewhere. I got to figure that out. Like, maybe I'm dreaming. Who knows? I do a Colleen. Way back, her last name was Prosh, but her married name was White. I'm just saying. Maybe that's where I'm getting confused. Wow, this is going fast here. And I don't think she's referring to cigars. My dad used to get those every now and then. White Owl cigars. Yeah, okay, no. Okay. All right. It don't matter. It's the camaraderie, the community. That's what matters on what we do here on not just my live streams, but other people's live streams. And a lot of our videos are aimed. We're all in our little niche, although I'm kind of a little more broader on my niche. You know, I'm not just an RVer, and I'm not just a scrapper, and I'm not just a goofball. Although I'm most of the time a goofball. All right. Okay, so this is along the top of the puzzle, which is a screenshot that was stolen, pirated from the featured channel. And no, the featured channel does not know that they're being featured, unless they happen to drop in here and see it. But so far, they don't know. And that's how we do things. In the beginning, over a year ago, I started doing this. And I would ask the channel, would you like to be, and yeah. And 9 times out of 10, the featured channel would be here in chat while we're doing it, trying to get other people to guess who they were. And then after doing badge, I think it was after or just before doing badge, I decided he doesn't ask permission for a darn thing, so I'm not either. I'm not going to ask permission. I just find the channel I wanted to do, and that's how it goes. I steal from them, and I use those stolen pictures, screenshots, for these backgrounds. Now, lately, we've been doing puzzles. I do have other, very few, but I have a few other stolen backdrops. If I get out of the way. Yeah, pirates. Thank you, Lily. That particular flag in the emoticons, for a while, it disappeared. But now it's back. I mean, it was gone for like a month. Pick a pirate. Pirate pick. Yeah, I like that. All right, back to the puzzle. Let's see, we gave you the upper piece. And where is, might as well give you the lower piece. And yes, it's upside down, but this is a lower piece. We've only had like one guess so far. RV Rebel Girl, I think. Somebody, no. Okay, that's cool. That is very cool. I haven't been given a Native American name yet, but I do have spirit guides. Just so you know. And I think I'm here because of them. We're still here. That'd be probably the better way to say it. I'm still here. Bad internet connection or not. Tonight, 6 p.m. We'll be back here. If no one's guessed, we'll continue. But also, if somebody does guess, well, then I always say, hey, come on back for the 6 p.m. show, because we'll still be featuring the same channel. That's how I do it. The feature channel that I've picked is featured both, 2 times a day on Saturday, the noon edition and the 6 o'clock edition. That's Eastern Standard Time. The 6 o'clock edition goes for an hour and a half. And normally within that half hour, we usually have about a 20-minute thing from my roommate, Holly by golly. She does the weekly laugh report. Now, I'm not sure if she's going to be doing that today. She's a little under the weather this weekend. She's probably getting rested up for Super Bowl tomorrow. The only other channel that I saw that was listed to come on after me was Tiny House Adventures, and they come on. I go off at 7:30. They come on at 8 with their live stream. So, all right, Naj is asking a question. Oh, let me back up. Thought the house was at Ripley's. Huh? No, that house was not at Ripley's, Sue. Okay, Lily is guessing Griswold. No, it's not Griswold, although that's a very good guess. Nash wants to know, is the channel male or female? The channel is male. Colleen wants to know, what was that question? I don't know. What was the question? I've forgotten. Those doggone dolphins. Oh, gosh. Well, yeah, this is from Ripley's, but that house was not, or that building. Let's go here. Let's scroll down to, yeah. It's like a left side piece. Yep, not Griswold's. It is a male. It is United States. It is northern climate. But the channel's been all over. And it's a larger channel. 7K. Laid back, funny. Everybody knows. You're just not, I know what Sue is thinking right now. She's thinking, I know dang well who this is. And Lily's, she's pissed because she doesn't know who this is. Oh, gosh. And Susan left us. And Naj is going to come back with more pertinent questions for clues. What were we talking about the other day, Naj? All of our exes live in Texas. I don't know. I know it was funny. Could I show the house again? Sure. Do that, Colleen. I guess I don't call it a house. It's more of a building. But as you can see, there's some snow on the ground. It's in a cityscape. Dang my hide. Oh, Colleen's in Texas too. Cool. Naj lives in a van. No. And technically it's not what you would call your normal RVer. You'll notice in my hashtag, I only put, what did I put? I think I put travel. I don't know. Tell me what I put there. Lots of traveling, but not, no RV, no, he's not your typical channel, but he sure does go some places. Oh. But, I mean, he is a big part of our RV group, if you want to call us an RV group. We are about, what, 70% of us have RVs that we travel or even live in, whether part-time or full-time. Well, speaking of which, I'm hoping to hear from a fellow that he was what he calls 2 years homeless. He kept a journal. And he's looking for a ghost writer to tell his story of being homeless for 2 years, but living in a van. Now, see, to me, if you've got a vehicle that you can sleep in, you're not homeless. Homeless to me is when you're underneath a viaduct downtown. And you go to the religious organized place to get a meal. If it gets really cold out, sometimes they'll let you sleep in the hallway or whatever. Oh, Colleen's got a fifth wheel. That's cool. And you live in it. Well, we definitely got to be checking you out, folks. If you don't have Colleen, go check her out. Yeah, I'd say a good 70% of us in this community are RVers. And then I'd say at least 50 to 60% are YouTube creators. And then we have the rest who are not YouTube creators, but they're here. They might as well be YouTube creators, but they're here. They support all of us. They're our fans. And without them, yeah, we'd be talking to the wall. Preaching to the choir. No, our fans here are just fabulous. And some of our fans, they started out watching us, these so-called YouTube stars. Not me, but, and kind of living vicariously and also thinking, gee, maybe I could do that. Some have taken the plunge. Some have taken the plunge big time, including me. 3 years ago, I was watching Nomadic Fanatic and Hobotech and Sasnak, because I was really thinking, I got to do something different. Well, here I am. I'm doing something different. I'm a YouTube creator. I have 2 RVs. Oh, geez, I just gave something away. Linda was asking me when I was going to do the truck reveal. Well, yeah, it's coming. And I'm going to have another reveal. But anyways. Yeah, I know, Colleen. Doggone dolphins. Dolphins and squirrels. Lily stumped. Does he have a pet? I've not seen one. I don't think so. Thank you, Sue, for putting up Colleen's link. Yeah, not a stick and brick house. But to me, once again, if you've got a van, let's say, or a vehicle, and you can stay in it for shelter, and maybe keep some grub in there. But it's licensed, it's plated. Plated means that's your address. And you're mobile. If you don't like the scene you're at, you can get the hell away from it. Okay, Carl. We'll see you soon. Well, that's something, Colleen. I live in a regular house right now, but I hate it. I'm to a point, now 10 years ago when I bought this place, I'm like, oh, this is me. Well, guess what? Maybe a house in the South would have been a lot better. But no, thought I'd better stay here in Michigan because I got grandkids and on and on and on. But you know what? I don't see those grandkids. I do have a patient, roommate, patient. And yes, I get paid for taking care of her. But if there was a way, and there's a way, God willing, and that's the key, God. If I can get all the equipment so that it runs in the RV, the motorhome, the schoolie, it's still my goal to take her with me because I want to travel, and she does too. But she's tied to hospitals and this and that, blah blah blah. But sure, I've had some health issues lately, and I've been in the hospital and go to the doctors all the time. But I can do it anywhere. In fact, I can still communicate with my doctors wherever I'm at, as long as I got an internet signal, not only on the keyboard, but right from here. Have I shown you this? I don't know if I have or not. Yeah, I've got, if my rehab goes well, I can work up to 7 packs, not just 6, not just a 6-pack, but I can have 7-pack. Because this thing sticks out a little bit. But it's wired. It is hooked up to the internet. Oh. So they can turn me off remotely. Yeah. Colleen does diamond art and paranormal stuff. That's where I know you from, paranormal. Have I seen you on Michigander Man? I think that's where I'm starting to remember. Oh, Carl, that is a great guess. But no, this person typically wears clothes. And he's male. Let's put it this way. Wonder Hussey's a lot better looking than he is. It's not his fault. He's male. You know what I mean. Wow, we're 4 minutes and no one's guessed yet. What am I leaving out? Oh, I know. We've done all the pieces of the puzzle, but we haven't actually seen the puzzle. So let's just take a brief look at the puzzle. The fully assembled puzzle. A well-lit green screen or a blue screen is required. Well, I think I have that. Okay. Danny White Wolf. Danny. Oh, good one. I got it. But no, his first name's not Danny, although there is a Y at the end of his name. Yes. Yeah. Isn't that ridiculous, Lily? But sometimes us damn Yankees, idiots living in the snow. I don't know. Gotta wear clothes. I hate clothes. I still hate clothes. The other day, okay, I got my bathrobe on. Now, granted, my bathrobe is pretty big. It's like, it's big. Put it this way, it's a bathrobe made for 2 easily. But it's a nice terry cloth. I mean, you get out of the shower, you put that on. We were dry pretty quickly. Yeah, that is a big statement on 2020 and 2021. Well, 2020. Yeah. And no, the channel name is not Charmin, but that is a Charmin. That is the world's largest roll of toilet paper. It's found in Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum in Branson, Missouri, where this channel has been. He did a lot of filming at that museum. So Sue's got the rounding up here. His male, does not live in a van, doesn't have a pet, has a Y at the end of his name, went to Branson, Missouri, Ripley Museum. Does that about cover the clues? And Lily is making a guess. And do you know what? You hush your mouth, baby. You are correct, Lily. It is Tommy Travels. Colleen, Lily beat you out. I think this is what, about the second time you've won anything here, Lily? And there he is. There's his smiling, laid-back face. Oh, wait. There is Tommy Travels. And when I mentioned that, he's laid back and funny. Well, you know, Colleen, you're all right. But back when well, you saw the video, when Serendipity was totaled, you know, and it was sad. You know, it was sad losing that truck. I mean, that was probably one of the better trucks I've ever owned. And the price was certainly fair. A $200 rusted out Dodge Dakota. No problems. Ran great. Then I get hit head on. It still ran, but, you know, because they had to pry the door out to get, you know, screw the door all up with their jaws of life to get me out of it. And all the glass is broken. And I mean, yeah, it wasn't drivable anymore. And the cost of fixing it was astronomical. So, third time. Okay, yeah, I think that's about right, Lily. Now you get to be a hintress again. Come on tonight at the 6 p.m. show and give people crazy dead-end clues. So, and come back tonight, and if I had this contest going, I mean, for real contest, and we're going to have a real contest. I don't think we'll start it tonight, but we'll start it next weekend. We're going to discuss it on tonight's show to see what's fair, how can I do it. You know, I think there's going to have to be some correspondence back and forth with the winner. Yeah, but it's a cute gift and potentially worth something. I think it'll be fun, and it's affordable. So why not? Yep, you're gonna be a hintress. I can't remember shit. Yeah, I understand, Colleen. I actually joined a craft club. Yeah, it's a craft club. CRAFT. Can't remember a thing. You know, we used to joke about it. Tongue-in-cheek kind of humor about being able to remember things. You remember things from back when you were 3, 4 years old. You remember vividly stuff that happened in grade school, you know, in elementary school, and different things like that. But you can't remember what you had for breakfast yesterday morning. You were making good time, but you missed your exit. Oh, all right. Hey, we are at 2 minutes after. There you go. Yeah, you know what, Lily? I want you up here too. But my internet, if I've tried that in the past, my internet just doesn't quite get where it needs to be. If I was getting a full 5 bars on this 5G operation, it'd probably work like a champ. or if I was hooked up to cable internet. But I'm Wi-Fi. Right now, I'm on the Chromebook's internet access, its own, which is Verizon. Sometimes I broadcast or download, either way, from my neighbor across the street. I am pirated onto his modem, but his signal typically, unless I go out in the yard, then I can get a great signal from him. But a little bit few further feet in the sticks and bricks, I don't get that great of a signal. I mean, good enough to download, watch a movie, whatever, but not to upload a stream. Then not to upload even a video, to render a video. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. It happens to me too. Susan, you're back. We were talking about your situation, and that's when I went blank, lost the internet connection, or something happened at StreamYard. They're trying to take blame for it, but this time I think it's mine. My internet signal. Once I get things organized this summer, or at least when it's warmer weather, I'm going to start searching around for strong Wi-Fi signals. Like, could be at the library, or could be downtown Grand Rapids by Grand Valley University, or somewhere where I can get a really strong signal. Then I should be able to have more than just me up here on the live stream. So anyway, Susan, yeah, we'll go for a few minutes longer here. Was that 1,000 Trails membership thing that you had going, where they kind of gave you a bum steer? What's a bum steer? Is that a steer that still has one of his testicles left? Because what? Or is the steer's identity? He's having an identity crisis. They cut his nuts off to make mountain oysters, and now he thinks he's a girl. He identifies. That's kind of scary to think about. Oh, you had to take the dogs to potty. Oh, hey, at least you found something to do while I was missing in action. Yeah? Who would think that wind messes with radio signals? But it does. It certainly does. Now, does that mean that the cell towers are swinging in the breeze? That just doesn't seem right, but maybe. I mean, I can think of it if I was, we're using a signal booster and it was windy, that maybe the directional part would not quite be homed in on the cell tower, where the signal was strong in between. I don't know. One bad campground. Next one's supposed to be amazing from the reviews. Well, I sure hope so, Susan. Otherwise, the internet's going to burn to the ground. Or an RV park at the very least. Well, while you were gone, Susan, and just a few minutes ago, our featured channel was Tommy Travels, and I know you know who that is. And Lily was the wiener. The wiener, chicken dinner. So, yeah, I'm thinking about it too, Susan. I do have for my MiFi, which I don't have it right here on the desk right now. I got my phone, which I can use that for a hotspot. I got the Chromebook. I got several places I can get a signal. And I can also use the MiFi if I want. And I figured out, here's one for you, Susan. They said that, you got to get a different jetpack in order to hook it up to a signal booster. Bull baloney. I have the antennas that plug into the bottom of my MiFi. Now, mind you, Verizon didn't tell me this. You know, like, you're trying to be scammy, trying to sell me something I already have. I went to Amazon, I ordered these 2 booster antennas that plugs right into the MiFi, and I put them up here on the top of the desk, and I increase the signal by a little. I may try and play with that yet today because I'm tired of getting kicked off my Chromebook. It may help, who knows? But then again, like Colleen says, the wind might blow my farts sideways. We'll see. But I do know there's a Winegard. I have a Winegard antenna on the schoolie. It came with it. And it actually was part of the school system's Wi-Fi connection or CB radio connection. Can it be adapted to be a signal booster? Perhaps. But then I see the other ones, you know, they're kind of like a triangle shape. Triangle. And you can turn them. And like Tina was telling me, they're kind of expensive. Well, yeah, they are. They're beyond my budget, but I got some ideas in mind that I might be able to DIY it. I got a lot of radio crap around here. I got plenty of wire. I'll bet you if I go to the University of YouTube, the University of YT, and that's not Yukon Territory, it's YouTube. Yukon Territory might be interesting, but anyways, I think, wow. Maybe it's early spring after all. The squirrels are going nuts on my roof. Yeah, Winegard, they're stinkeroo. Okay, well, then that's another reason to build my own. Oh, Colleen's got a booster. Which one? God willing, the creeks don't rise. Yes, that is a picture of Tommy Travels. That was the feature channel. It is the feature channel for all day today. How come I can't scroll up? One hung low. Yeah. One hung low. I like that, Colleen. It's kind of a Chinese. One hung low. My stepdaughter, when we lived down in Wyoming, it was kind of a semi-Asian area. And there were some Asian food markets. And one of them, great big sign, Wong Dong. Cracked her up. Yeah, I bet the squirrels, yeah, little Tucker. It's so dang cute. Okay, Lily's stepping out. Good to see you, Lassie. Hope to see you tonight so you can be a Hintress. Wi-Fi repeater, okay. Does it help? That's something I've not had the occasion to experiment with. I've heard of them. It's basically, I wonder, you know, maybe it's a different name for the same thing. When you think about it, if this repeater, I might be able to call it not just a repeater, but it's basically another tower, a miniature tower. It gets a signal from, you know, towers talk to each other towers, and some with a satellite and back down again. I mean, you can right now go talk to Poshcats on the internet. if they happen to be on, and they're in the United Kingdom, or, or loves you. She's not here today, but she's in Polynesia or wherever that is. There's Alma Chen in Taiwan. I mean, you can talk to them instantly. It's all done through towers, satellites, yada yada. Tucker's mad. Wi-Fi boost XCR. Okay, Tucker's mad. He got his booster shot. Mommy took him to get 3 new toys. Aw. He's got them unwrapped around his paws. That is so doggone cute. Okay, range extender is what Colleen's got. So to me, that sounds like a booster. Extender, booster, penis pump. What is it? Maybe these products that they advertise are basically kind of the same thing in a different configuration. I understand line of sight, for basically an FM transmission is line of sight, which means you can move over here, but it's still line of sight. Or you can move over here, it's line of sight. So it's a satellite link, When the guy comes and mounts a satellite dish on the roof of your house or out in the yard somewhere on a post, he's aiming that, however they do it, azimuth, horizon, whatever they use. Maybe they use a sextant, modern day, and they aim it right at the satellite. Then, of course, that signal gets fed in your house. If there's a tree in the way, it can be a problem. As you've seen the commercial where they cut a great big round hole for this monster tree so the satellite signal could go through it. It was a cute commercial. Well, Timmy's here. Welcome aboard, sir. Are you still working on the race car or is it the racetrack? Yeah, it is confusing. It can be. But anyways, yeah, I think a booster antenna, directional booster antenna. Now I've got the big flagpole on the motorhome. Some of you have seen it. I had it up at the M21 meetup. So it goes up a good 20, 25 foot. I'm thinking where the ball is, I will mount somehow the directional antenna so it gets up in the air so it has a better chance at line of sight to the next cell tower. So it's not got trees in the way or who knows. I mean, you just got to experiment with it. I've seen Rolling Vistas, the guy that taught them how to fly fish. He had a rig. He had a setup with one of those triangular shaped line guard directional antennas. But he said the higher up he got, and then he'd look on a map app that was available. It was an application on your phone, whatever. And he could fine tune that thing by turning it and aim it at the next available cell tower or the nearest cell tower. He might be 35 miles from the cell tower, but he's pulling it in a strong signal for his internet connection and cell phone connection. So building a dirt track, late model, cool. Or late model race car dirt track. You know what? You should call it late model, but if you're building a dirt track, sounds like a good track for super modifieds. Are you going to have banked curves? Okay, Sue's heading out. All right. Thank you, Lassie, for being aboard, Sue. We'll see you tonight, I hope. Yeah, Colleen, I got you. We need 6-year-olds to help us. They're not afraid to push buttons. Hooters 500 racing tires. Oh, okay. thought you were taking breaths. The rest are Hooters. Realize here thing that I think so me put good. I look for tonight, and I don't know if Holly's going to be on, but chances are it's 50-50. See if she feels better this afternoon. So that's it. We've gone 20 minutes past, so whatever. I'm glad you came aboard, ladies, and congratulations to Lily. She's not here right now. Colleen, I'll be checking you out soon. And in the meanwhile, fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Have a good afternoon, ladies. End broadcast.